Warning: the following presentation may be disturbing or triggering to some viewers. All information on this channel is provided by the local news and is public to all viewers for your own research. Viewer discretion is advised.
Wagwan, everybody. Welcome to our next episode of Talk the Things podcast. Make sure you guys watch my previous video I posted before this talking about Toronto rappers and why so much people dislike their music. Not necessarily them, but they don't like Toronto music. A lot of people don't like it. You guys can leave your comments there and state your opinion on that video. But in today's video, we're gonna be talking about Toronto's Bloody Sunday. Now there was many different Sundays that they gave this name to. I don't know why they kept giving different Sundays the name, but I picked the Sunday that I believe was the worst. The reason why is that there was three different people that was found dead or killed within just 5 hours on this Sunday. Now it was sometime in September of 2006. I can't find exact dates because for some reason, global was it Global News? One of them news wanted me to pay to find more information on the case, and I wasn't fucking doing that. So I just had to look around and gather bare different things. But this was suggested to me, so the person who suggested, state in the comments, fam, you who you are. I don't know if this is the Sunday that you were talking about because there were so many. But with all that said, bro, let's just get straight into it. I have three stories that I'm gonna break them down into because there was only three different story I found on this Sunday. Remember, it was the three people killed in the 5 hours. So I'm just gonna read out each story. And the first one started in Scarborough. This happened at Warden and McNichol. Now there was two people that were in a dispute, right? We don't know their names. We're just gonna call them QQ and Tez. Now QQ wound up chasing down Tez with a car. When he reached to Tez, now he ran him over twice, meaning lick him down, I guess reverse, because I don't think he could have got up so quick, or he got up and he lick him down again. Or he lick him down, reverse, and ran over him. Cause yeah, it says ran over him twice. So they ran over the man twice. QQ ran over Tez. Now it gets worse because while Tez is on the ground now, QQ hop out and start to chop up the man with a machete. The man had, those big long knife and started chopping him up. Then he moved his body over to the lawn of a plaza. Or Tez did that himself, got up and moved. We can't be sure. There wasn't much information, but they wind up saying that he was found on the lawn of a plaza around 10 a.m. Now they rushed him over to the hospital where he was pronounced dead because yeah, he dead, man. That man was dead. But they never identified the victim them. They never put out their name. This is one of the first times where I'm actually giving them a nickname because we don't know them name. We just don't know much with this story. But my thoughts with this is that it had to have been something clearly personal. This isn't by mistake, like not even by mistake, or he thought it was somebody else because you ran him over twice. You knew who you were looking for. You jump out the car and then you chop him up with a machete. So that's some personal. We don't know if it has nothing to do with Oman or whatever the story really is. But boy, that was a dark one. Now moving on to the second story, we don't have much information about this, and this video might be a little bit quicker than usual because how limited the information is. Now this happened at Bridgeton Street, and now this is south of Ellesmere Road. And around 7 a.m. there was a 22-year-old that we're gonna call Mark. He was found by his father dead in the backyard around 7:37 a.m. like I was saying earlier. Now there was no suspects, and that was all that was to come up with the case. They don't know why he was in the backyard. They don't know if he was fling out the top. Like we don't know even if the house had multiple floor. All we know is that the dad went in the back and seen him in the back. We don't know if he had a dispute on the road and the people them did what they did and then brought him and dumped him in his backyard. We really don't know. But that, like I said, that was all that I could find on this situation. But moving on to the third story, this happened downtown in a Parkdale building. And Parkdale, remember the video I talked about in Parkdale with the man who chopped off the lady's head and the torso and was spreading it around and the prostitutes then found the body? It happened, I believe, in that same building. If not that building, in that area, but it says a Parkdale building. Now, police was called there where they found a man shot in his head. Now, word on the road was that it was a drug thing that gone wrong. There was no suspects or nothing like that, but um, it just comes to show how how much murder was happening in such a short time. Now, I guess within the city, like if there's probably one homicide a day or maybe a couple a week, but we don't know enough times there isn't three different homicide that's found within 5 hours. The police are wondering, what's going on? They didn't think that they were all connected because it was different times of the day. Like the one in Park, it was 5:30 a.m. The one in Bridgedale, wherever the fuck that is, I think that's Scarborough, Hellsmere, but I don't think that's my area. I'm at Scarborough. I don't really know. They said that the man was found in the backyard around 7:30 a.m. Then the youths them from before, that was around 10 a.m. So that was the latest. That was the one that the man ran him over twice and chop him up. So that day was hot, bro. There was bare things carrying on that day. And when I, like I said, when I search up the cases them on the news, I don't even find no follow-ups. I don't find none of those things. So I don't know. This is wild, bro. You guys let me know what you think about this bloody Sunday that they were talking about. And when people were mentioning it to me, like I said, they put it in the comments. I don't know which one exactly they were talking about, which Sunday. I was expecting it to not to be a lot worse, because they named it Bloody Sunday, so I was expecting like beer massacre and thing that happened like back when I was younger. But it was just these three cases, and I guess for a 5 hour span, that is a lot. That is a lot. For the one city. But you guys, once again, let me know what you think about this topic, and we will talk next time on Talk the Things podcast.